Imagine waking up one morning to find yourself handed the most powerful position in the world. But there's a catch. You got it because someone committed a terrible act in your name, without your knowledge, without your consent, and without ever asking if you wanted it. Most of us, in the quiet privacy of our own minds, would probably keep that power. We'd rationalize the outcome. We'd tell ourselves we didn't ask for this, and since the kingdom needs a ruler anyway, we might as well do some good. When confronted with this exact scenario, an ancient Indian prince named Bharata did something different. He broke the psychological pattern we've come to expect from people handed absolute authority. Bharata's response offers a look at moral integrity held firm when every incentive points the other way. This is Ayodhya, with its sprawling riverbanks, temples, and domes. This was the greatest city in the ancient world, defined by life and energy. But when Bharata returned from a 7-day journey, he entered a place paralyzed by silent grief. He walked into the royal palace blind to the political conspiracy that had just unfolded. He only knew something was wrong, and he went looking for his family to find answers. He found his mother, Kaikeyi. She delivered the news in a jarring way. She presented the death of King Dasharatha, the 14-year exile of his beloved brother Rama, and Bharata's own elevation to the throne as though she were handing him a gift. Bharata instantly collapsed. He didn't calculate his political future or strategize a response. He simply wept. His first raw reaction was pure grief for a father who was gone. This personal loss is the foundation for everything that follows. Every political action Bharata takes grows directly from this specific moment of human grief. When the initial shock subsided, Bharata's sorrow turned into explosive outrage. He didn't hide it behind closed doors. Standing right in front of the royal ministers, he denounced the conspirators, including his own mother. He refused to wear the physical markers of a status obtained through betrayal. He stripped off his royal ornaments and princely clothing, rejecting the power that had been manipulated into his hands. This is explicitly recorded in the ancient texts. This leaf of a Sanskrit manuscript preserves a prophecy by King Dasharatha himself. He predicted Bharata would never occupy the throne while Rama lived. Knowing his son's nature made accepting unrightfully obtained power essentially impossible. Bharata's rage in the court made his rejection concrete. His character proved incompatible with power obtained through betrayal. But the political court was only half the battle. Bharata next faced Rama's mother, Kausalya. She had lost her husband and her son, and when she looked at Bharata, she saw the person in whose name all of it had been done. Naturally, she lashed out with painful accusations. He didn't defend himself. He didn't remind her that he had been absent during the plot. Instead, he fell at her feet and swore solemn, terrifying oaths to prove his absolute innocence. Kausalya looked at the young man weeping on the floor. She saw past her own anger to the genuine devastation in his eyes. In a gesture of maternal grace, she reached out and placed his head in her lap. With his family's trust secured, Bharata turned back to the political reality of Ayodhya. He formally addressed the waiting court, invalidating the conspiracy and declaring Rama the only rightful king. This public declaration kept Ayodhya intact. By refusing the crown, Bharata ensured the kingdom wouldn't carry the weight of an unresolved injustice into its future. Meanwhile, Kaikeyi had to watch her entire plan disintegrate. She believed she was securing a future for her son, only to witness his disgust at her actions. She had acted out of a fierce maternal love, but because that love was corrupted by manipulation, Bharata experienced her ultimate gift as a betrayal. It is a reminder that self-interested manipulation can destroy the exact relationships it tries so desperately to elevate. This photograph shows the tranquil riverbanks leading out of the city. Bharata refused to sit passively in the palace. He organized the kingdom's army, the queens, and the citizens, and marched into this natural landscape to find Rama and correct the wrong. He didn't lead this massive royal procession as a monarch. Emaciated and wearing stripped-down clothes, he marched as a seeker desperate to restore his brother. This visualizes the total alignment of internal values and external action. Bharata removed the distance most people keep between what they believe and what they actually do. His refusal stands as a historical record of a person who, when handed a world-changing opportunity, walked away because it wasn't rightfully his. He showed what is possible when a person refuses to rationalize away the truth.